December 31st, 2000, while Tokyo prepared to welcome the new millennium, one quiet neighborhood was about to experience a nightmare so brutal it would haunt Japan forever. Inside a peaceful home in Setagaya, a family of four was murdered with such savagery, yet such calm after the act, that investigators were left disturbed for decades. This is the Setagaya Family Massacre. The next morning, Yasuko Miyazawa's mother arrived at her daughter's home, planning to celebrate New Year's Day together. But as she entered the house, something felt wrong. The phone line was dead, the front door slightly open. She stepped inside, and what she saw would never leave her mind. Her daughter Yasuko, her son-in-law Mikio, and their two children, 8-year-old Nina and 6-year-old Rei, were all dead. Their home had become a silent crime scene. The Miyazawas were a kind, ordinary family. Mikio worked for a London-based marketing company, a quiet man known for his patience. Yasuko was a gentle teacher who tutored children from home. Their son Rei was shy and loved trains. Their daughter Nina was cheerful, full of life, and adored by everyone in school. They lived in a newly built area of Setagaya, right next to a park, a place meant to be peaceful and safe. But that very isolation may have made them vulnerable. It was the night before New Year's Eve. Around 11:30 p.m., Mikio was at his computer when the killer entered through the bathroom window on the second floor. The screen was cut with a knife, precise, deliberate. The intruder attacked first. Mikio likely heard the noise and rushed to protect his family. He fought bravely, but was stabbed multiple times with a sashimi knife. He died on the staircase. The killer then went after Yasuko and the children. Rei was strangled in his sleep. Nina and Yasuko tried to run, but both were stabbed repeatedly. In less than an hour, the entire family was dead. But what happened after the killings is what made this case so chilling. Instead of fleeing, the killer made himself at home. He ate ice cream from the fridge, drank barley tea, and used the family's computer. He even took a nap on the sofa, leaving traces of his blood everywhere. Police later found his fingerprints and DNA all over the house, on doors, the keyboard, even on the toilet. He changed clothes using the Miyazawa's laundry and used their first aid kit to treat a cut on his hand. For hours he acted like he owned the place. Then, sometime before dawn, he vanished. The evidence he left behind was overwhelming and confusing. A knife purchased from a local store that day, a hip bag containing sand, later traced to a U.S. military base in Japan, blood belonging to a male with a rare DNA mix, half East Asian, half Southern European. Footprints from a brand of sneakers sold mostly in South Korea, a jumper and handkerchief made in Japan, but never sold domestically. Every clue pointed in a different direction. Investigators believe the killer was young, possibly in his late teens or early 20s, based on his height, shoe size, and energy during the attacks. But beyond that, nothing fit. Over 250,000 officers worked on this case over the next 2 decades, one of Japan's largest investigations ever. They interviewed thousands, ran DNA tests, and chased countless leads. At one point, police even traveled overseas, to South Korea, to the U.S., to Europe, following hints from the strange DNA profile, but every trail went cold. The killer had no clear motive, no sign of robbery, no connection to the family. Just a senseless massacre that left behind one of the most baffling crime scenes in Japan's history. Many theories have emerged over the years. Some believe the killer was a homeless drifter who broke in to steal and panicked. Others suspect he was a soldier or foreign worker connected to the nearby U.S. airbase, explaining the sand and rare clothing. A darker theory suggests a personal revenge, perhaps someone who held a grudge against Mikio from his workplace. But none of these theories fully explain why the killer stayed in the house so long, or why he left so much evidence behind, yet managed to vanish without a trace. Today, the Miyazawa house still stands, frozen in time. The furniture, toys, and even calendars remain untouched. It's both a crime scene and a memorial, preserved by authorities out of respect and in hope that someday the mystery will be solved. Yasuko's mother still visits the site, leaving flowers and praying for justice. Each year, police renew public appeals, releasing updated facial composites and DNA analysis. But even after 20 years, Japan's most haunting mystery remains unsolved.